What up, what up, what up, what it do? It's your girl Venom Vixen checking in for the CoSign podcast, music and culture. You know I don't do this thing alone. What up, Stacks?
It's your boy Sterling Stacks. What's good? What's good? Good in every hood. Your homeboy's homeboy, a.k.a. seen your old lady last night. Wasn't with me, but she wasn't with you. What's good, V?
Man, it's everything, man. Life, it's good.
Yeah,
Not the pollen. That's bad.
Nah, fuck the pollen.
Got us popping drugs,
Hey,
trying to
man.
get right.
Call me Zyrtec King.
Yes.
Clarendon King.
Oh, my gosh. Yes. And why is that shit so expensive?
Man, listen, cuz they know you need that shit.
Allergy medicine, you go in there and drop a little bag, just trying to get some Flonase.
Man, look, you get $10 for 2 pills and shit.
Yeah,
Inflation is a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. But yes, we are the CoSign podcast, music and culture. So we're going to talk about some culture things, some things you're talking about on social media, some trending topics. And of course, we're going to co-sign or not co-sign a song today as well.
What are we, 1 for 2 right now? We've only, how many have we co? 1 for?
Yeah, we're only one.
Yeah.
We don't
Shit be hard out here, man.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that.
Your artists keep pushing though. Please make a good song, please.
All right, let's start with the WTF cosigns of the week.
What the fuck?
All right, starting with this first story. First of all, condolence to the family of the 14-year-old who died on the tower ride in Orlando Icon Park. All right, the details is Tyree Simpson, who is 6'5" and over 300-pound 14-year-old. Was told by the ride several times that he could not ride, and finally somebody waved him over. The father has recently spoke out saying Tyree was panicking when he got on the ride, told his friends if he doesn't make it, tell my mom and dad I love them.
Man, yo, this is a sad story. No ride is that serious, and I hate that if that's what he said before then, you know what I mean? So I don't even know how to speak to that situation because I have a 14-year-old son, you know what I mean, who has season passes, you know, to Six Flags or whatever. So, and they like to ride rides. So, you know, I, as a kid, you know what I mean, that's the fun thing about going to the amusement park, you know, so I imagine he really did want to. You know, I just said that, you know, there's not enough restraint or there's not, whatever's wrong with those rides or whatever. It's a horrible thing, man, honestly. Like, so, and people hitting me talking about, like, you know, you want to send me the video. No, I don't want to see that. Don't send me that shit.
Okay, can we talk about not traumatizing yourself? Why would you want to see a 14-year-old die?
Yeah, and that's the shit I can't get. Like, when I see a motherfucker say, send me some shit, like, or send me it, or where can I see it? Like, you know, because the person that told me, the first thing I said was, I don't even want to hear it. And then they said, well, I don't want to see it.
Now, them freaky deaky videos, I'm be the one to be like, send that to me. I want to see what he was working with.
It depends. See, I can't do that as a nigga because it's usually some nigga that y'all looking at. You know what I'm saying?
I want to
like,
see that.
Did you see so-and-so?
And FYI, they gave Nelly a hard way to go. It was not that bad, okay?
Listen, don't send I don't want to see no videos of nothing, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them.
Send me the D video.
Yeah, but
I'm for it. Hey, I'm married. I got to live vicariously through other people.
Yeah, nah, I'm cool. But yeah, you people who have to see videos of a 14-year-old falling from a ride are weirdos. You're fucking
I definitely
weirdos.
do not co-sign that bullshit.
Nah,
right
I
there.
don't. But you know, my prayer to the family. You know what I mean,
that's hard.
That's horrible. That's a big kid, man. That's horrible, man. Was he not?
And he was a football player.
So is there like a? They say it's a height, you know, that you have to be. Is there a height that you're too big?
Too big, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. And what the father was saying is, if he was told he couldn't ride the ride, who decided then? Yes, he could ride the ride. And
you know, and man, it's such, I don't know. We don't know the situation, but can you imagine? I mean, the kid, if he really wanted to get on it, you know, and somebody saying, man, you know, come on, man, like, you know, might have thought he was doing a favor.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
There's a water park, and we went to it one year's family vacation. They have this one ride, and you know when you're going on thing, and it's like going way up high and over to the side. Well, this one is so precise. Y'all, all 4 people have to get weighed before you can get on it. I'm like, I'm not getting on nothing.
I don't even want to ride no ride if I got to go through all that shit.
Yeah, nothing that science and measurements have to be so precise.
I don't want no parts of that.
Put me on the teacups.
Yeah, let spin around. What's the little shit that go around? The
go-karts?
Yeah,
or the thing that'll go forward and backward. I don't want to go off the ground, personally, myself. But that I can't fly. I'm sorry. I'm good on that.
I can honestly say I'm not really too comfortable going forward with my kids getting on any rides, and it's sad. But like I said, but condolences and prayers up to that family, man, and that young man. You know what I'm saying? And no cosign on people sharing those videos. You're fucking weirdos.
Stop that, man.
Yeah, horrible.
It's crazy.
So what else we got going?
All right. Okay, something else that's been trending, everybody talking about, that Bow Wow. I still don't really understand where it came from. I think it came off of a comment from somebody, right? But he says JD did not make him. he credits Snoop Dogg. Now, this is what he had to say. Made who? Ha, 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 ha. He made Chris Cross. He ain't make me. I ain't go through artist development. I can't, all this I ain't, god damn it, Bow Wow. You actually typed all these I ain'ts? Okay. I ain't have to be taught how to rap. This ain't the TV show, the rap game. I came ready, no disrespect, but he ain't teach me nothing. He ain't teach you no grammar. Nothing about this business, bro, and that's real. He don't give advice. Now, that's a really hard thing for me to really say. That JD, you can really think that JD didn't give any advice to a young kid that young?
I mean, he says he credits Snoop for bringing him out on stage, you know what I mean? And then Snoop plugging him in with JD or
For
whatever.
sure.
He just said Snoop really gave him his first big break. But I mean, in that age, I mean, you don't really know shit.
You
know
can't
what I mean?
know
Like
anything.
you don't know, you know what I mean, the cadences, you don't know bars, you don't any of that.
You're
I mean,
not going to tell me JD
So, yeah, you
did not
can't-
help him in the studio.
yeah, so you can't sit there and tell me that JD didn't, you know what I mean, pretty much mold, you know what I mean, because songs and arrangement and all that, that's JD. I mean, we're talking about one of the greatest of all time, like when it comes to like, you know, finding talent and producing and,
For sure.
and like, so in the songs that, like I said, the songs that he performs are the songs that JD did for him, right?
Right.
Yeah, so.
Well, look, he went on to say, I ain't beefing with JD. All I said was he's not the person who put me on, and he wasn't. And us not working together in 10 years is true. I don't need JD to make money. Are you nuts, my boy? What movie or TV hosting he helped me prep for? How many plays he done ran to me? I don't know. Oh, how many plays he's ran to? I need Bow Wow to go back to school.
That when you get money, you don't get an education. That when you get money, you don't get an education. That's what the fuck happens.
Yo,
Shit sounds like Ebonics.
That thing hurt my feelings trying to read that. That's his word, y'all.
He clearly must tend to forget. And like I said, and once you achieve a certain level of success and you start doing things like, I mean, he's done the TV shows and, you know, the hosting and thing like that. And that's just called growth. I mean, JD can't hold your hand forever. You know what I mean? So you're supposed to go out and grow. But it'd be hard pressed, excuse me, to say that JD didn't have no, you know, he's the reason. Like JD was hot, so JD put you out.
And you know what? His CoSign alone got you somewhere. Like it's like I don't know how to really like disrespect anybody, you know, that has helped me along the way. So I wanted to kind of pose the question, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about that whole who made you, who gave you your start conversation? Because you give a lot of love back to Leroyce as being a host.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's you always, you know, always show a lot of respect to your time and your tenure you did there. I mean, do you look at that like, okay, well, they put me on?
I do, honestly. That's me. I mean, so like I might be a little more humble when it comes to certain things. Like even in my bio, still in my IG, still says the voice of Leroyce.
Right.
You know, we've been closed for 3 years. Know what I'm saying? We'll be back eventually, but we've been closed for 3 years. But it still says that because that's where my start really came from, and it came to hosting and things like that. So I can't ever take that for granted because if they didn't give me that the opportunity, then I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. Like I wouldn't be booked.
Sure.
I wouldn't be booked busy. I wouldn't be hosting.
Sure.
You know what I mean? The other spots. Shouts out to Blue Magic while we at it. You know what I mean? Like yeah, like I wouldn't be booked. And shouts out to R&B 2 Grill. Like you know what I'm saying? And everybody else has booked me. Like,
For sure.
But if it wasn't for Leroyce, then I'm always going to pay homage to that. But I also say though, now there are things that go on behind the scenes that I'll never share with, you know what I mean, the public or whatever. So these celebrities sometimes get in their feelings. And then they get to, you know, voicing things that might have been built up or whatever.
Right.
Are there things that probably went on that I might not have necessarily?
Of course.
You know what I mean? But it's not my place to tell the world that. You know what I'm saying?
You know, like for me, I would say that it's really hard. Like I don't really can say like a one person really did, you know, had a hand in like my career and everything that I did. But what I will say is this, shout out to that restaurant I was working at that fired me. Because of them firing me, I had the courage to walk up to the people at the club. So I used to be a waitress during the day, and I was a bartender at Club Kilimanjaro's in Charleston. So I had got fired that day. I have no reason. I don't even know why to this day. So I went to the club that I was working at just on an off night to kind of blow off some steam, have some drinks or whatever. And I just had the courage to walk up to the guys from the new radio station down in Charleston and say, how can I get a job at the radio station? And he was like, come by Monday. And I went and I just kept going and I just sat and I learned. So that person was actually Big Gio. And I don't have mind, you know, saying names because I don't really give a damn about that. But I will say this, the best thing Big Gio ever did to me was to tell me I was too ambitious.
Until you bring it down a notch?
Yep.
Because did that make you feel like, okay, there's no such thing as too ambitious?
Yep. And I just went hard. And and I did my thing. And like, so a lot of people always say, well, how do you get in radio? That's actually that. I was unpaid. I'd go to the radio station every day. I sit around, and finally, I used to get their lunches, organize CDs. Yeah, that was that long ago. I was organizing CDs.
Shit.
Yes. And, off mic. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all some real. I don't care if you hear it or not, because this is real. This is my life. It's the truth. So off mic, we'll be talking about topics. And sometimes I would say little witty things, and he'll say, that's funny. And he would write it down. So on mic, he would say some of the things I say. But being a part of somebody's show, that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You've got writers. You've got people that, you know what I mean, that put shit in front of you, and you...
Absolutely.
Learning experience, right?
So what happened was Shantae Moore's song Bitter came out. And that was a big deal because, remember, she came out with Shantae's got a man. Yeah. And then they got divorced.
Shouts out to Shantae Moore, fine ass.
Shout out to Shantae. So he was like, I want a female's point of view. So he potted the mic up. And so I just did my thing. First time on the mic.
Pro woman.
Of course.
Jesus.
All day. All day.
Life.
All day. Put the fist for the black people, pop the titty for the women.
Yeah, so Z93, you acknowledge that Z93.
No, it was actually,
it
was 98.9. It was not Z93. Now that station doesn't exist anymore.
Oh.
But it was a new station in Charleston. But I just wanted to say this though. I did my thing. I talked my shit. The next day when his afternoon show came on, the phone lines lit up and girls was calling in saying, let me speak to Venom. And that's how I end up being on his show. So I credit him that because, that experience, whether it's all good or all bad, because it wasn't all good,
right.
But I look at the bad as the flame, you know what I'm saying, that lit me up to do what I got to do.
All you need is somebody to crack the door, and those are some people, like I said, it's similar, like I said, in the Bow Wow case or whatever, we talking about JD arranging, writing songs, picking beats, you know what I mean? Like, so if you're going to credit who you credit, I'm going to credit who I credit, then Bow Wow definitely has to credit JD.
For sure, and you got to take the good and the bad, and like, actually, at the end of the day, it's still a cosign. Even to this day, after everything we've seen go on between Charlamagne and Wendy, he will never say Wendy putting him on that show. Yeah. Yo, it doesn't mean these people made your talent. Nobody ever saying that. And your talent of getting on the mic, no, you didn't go in there and somebody had to sit down and go toe to toe. But I bet you they had to give you some pointers,
definitely.
give you some tips on how to make more money, how to get the girls working.
Listen, I'm not co-signing Bow Wow saying that JD didn't help him. Actually, I want to give a co-sign to JD because just from personal stories I've heard from people who were in the studio with Bow Wow and JD during that time. Like, apparently Bow Wow was a kid. He was a kid. He was running around that bitch, irritating people, jumping on couches, playing on the game, you know what I mean, playing little practical jokes and shit. Like, the grown artists on So Def hated Bow Wow. And I'm going to tell you that.
I'm going
to tell you that because he was a kid around adults. So, you know what I mean? So, you got to, I'm going to co-sign JD for him even putting up with that shit, you know what I mean? But I'm not co-signing Bow Wow saying JD.
I think Bow Wow, every now and then just wants attention.
Yeah, he has an idea. I think he needs that spotlight. He needs to be, you know what I mean? He needs to be, he needs to be celebrated because, he was celebrated so big at that time, right. That, like, when you lose that fame, it's kind of like, what do you do next? I don't think he's ever really achieved that same type of,
sure.
that he had back then. So, I'm not co-signing Bow Wow, I'm saying a little emotional ass, man.
He acting
light skinned, man.
He woke up very red bone.
I need a good light skin story. I need somebody to make us look good. When Drake dropping a new album?
Oh, shit. Drake did some great stuff though. Come on now, he just gave $1 million to I Promise School, LeBron School.
I see that.
And he did. And you know what I love? Well, I don't want to say.
Way to come back, light skinned niggas.
And he gave it to a dark skinned nigga school.
He gave it to you know what?
So that was a win. That was a win.
Damn,
that was a win for y'all column right there.
Man,
you know what I mean? Shout out to Drake and his gambling.
Yeah, right. So,
what's up with Drake and the gambling? He bored.
I mean, that's what happens when you got a lot of money.
For sure.
I ain't gambling shit these days. Wait, this inflation and gas prices looking. Gamble with my life, shit.
Oh.
What else we got going on, V?
Okay, let's take a music break. Let's
break. Sure. Cool. Let's listen to something.
See what this song is talking
let me say a prayer and shit.
Oh, wow. Don't do that. You know what? I actually have a question, but we're going to roll with it.
I'm just saying. I'm play me
to
something good.
The producer gods.
Yeah, the producer gods.
All right, this is Focus. The song is High Fashion.
Yeah. LPA.
Let's see what it do.
We ain't going nowhere. We here to stay. Forever. High fashion before you is coming right before your eyes. High fashion before you. I tell you truth, this is no lie.
It's evident, I'm trailing them. I'm telling them, go call the reverend. This life is for truth, I ain't settling. I never was built for backpedaling. My haters can see I ain't failing them. I know they see new cause I'm selling them. This lifestyle is fascist, I'm telling them. Intolerant people, I'm mailing them. From Muller Ave where they just yell at them. This 803 mixed with that heaven sent. This Diablo beat got a melanin. I stepped up, now words is just carrying. That wolf and that pit bull and hexagon. That 476 when I get it on. I use these words just like a hit and run. This lifestyle for me is like Polygon. Those haters didn't know we could really run. LPA see it all in the sun. Grab at them chopsticks and twist and run. I'm talking about balance and eating, TTU, that's just for two turned up. That's how I feel cause we hungry, bruh. Why? We just ain't eat enough. Fashion just gotta show itself. I ain't out here for cold, not just wealth. But a real man needs the humble self. Then get exotics up off the shelf. Maybe red bottom so we can step. This futuristic, we need no prep. Fences been built and barriers kept. Fashion is all that we got that's left. Can you hear? You just deaf.
High fashion before you is coming right before your eyes. High fashion before you. I tell you truth, this is no lie. High fashion before you is coming right before your eyes. High fashion before you. I tell you truth, this is no lie.
It's evident, I'm trailing them. I'm telling them, go call the reverend. This life is for truth, I ain't settling. Never. It's evident, I'm trailing them. I'm telling them, go call the reverend. This life is for truth, I ain't settling. You ever been down and back broke again? I feel like I'm hungry, I'm ready to win. Yeah, I'm back and I'm backing in. You see, I'm packing in. You see them, they stacking in. But they ain't doing this for their friends. They doing it just for their own again. I'm on this lonely road again. I hear no song, no violin. I hear no guitar play again. I'm talking, yeah, them dividends. You hear my speech, you hear my talk, you hear me, yeah, I'm ready to win. This album full of track. Me sitting, just relax. Look at you now, you on your back. You just didn't figure the facts.
Now I was going to stop it earlier, but that thing was riding.
Yeah, I like the little beat. I don't like the hook, but I know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The hook sound a little nursery rhyme-ish for me or whatever. I guess the melody of it or whatever, but it ain't a bad song though. You know what I'm saying? So
I want to say this about Focus because we have actually in the other versions of the podcast, he's always been pretty consistent sending music in. I think that's his best body of work so far.
Really?
I do. From
I'm trying to remember his other tracks.
I mean, I know it's probably like harder for you because I actually like played a lot of his songs actually on the radio. Shot at 100.1 The Beat, but I really see or hear a growth in him. Yeah.
It's not a bad song. Like I said, it's a nice little vibe to it. I'm saying I like the little beat and everything. I just don't like the hook. The hook sounds like nursery rhymish to me. Like I'm saying.
But you know what?
But
look what we do. Look at the world we in.
I know, right?
Look at the world we in.
All the great music made these days. Yeah. So actually, I'm gonna give it a close to CoSign. Close, real close.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to co-sign it. Yeah. I liked it. It was definitely about I was actually, like I said, I was going to cut it. But I just wanted to hear it play out. I was actually digging the bars, the lyrics. I liked the beat. It was
he wrote the beat. I like how he wrote the beat.
Yeah, he wrote the beat real nice. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I just want a little more out the hook. I just want the hook to be a little bigger probably. You know what I'm saying? Or, yeah. I don't know, maybe something. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing. Like, we come from an era where, like, hooks were, like, intricate and very, you know what I'm saying?
The hook was everything.
Yeah. But they're a little bit more simplistic nowadays with the hooks. I've noticed, you know what I'm saying? They kind of gone to a different, you know what I'm saying? But a good hook it's everything. What's my man? I ain't gonna say my man. He's not my man. Not no CoSign, but he got a hot track out right now. Kodak Black.
Yeah, I mean the hook is fucking everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know what else he's saying.
But you know what you do know? You know, you swish like a pussy lip. Yeah,
bitch.
yeah. You know that. You know that part though, right? See, like I said.
We was looking cause.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even if you know the words, you know how that shit go, right? You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, a good hook is everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, not a bad track at all though, man. I mean, so it got like an 85% cosign from me. You know what I mean? So
that's you better.
It's a lot.
You better take that
shit. That's a lot coming from me.
Scrooge over there, so,
right? You know what I mean? So, and I'm completely sober right now, so that's probably why I'm a little more open.
Okay.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah, if I was high, I probably would have just we'd have clipped it early.
I don't know anything about street
high
drugs,
high off of life,
or anything illicit.
Life high off of. I don't do drugs.
No, say no to drugs.
Smoke a little weed. Don't do no drugs though.
And stay away from the prescription drugs that aren't your prescription.
Yeah, that's a whole nother shit right now. You know what I'm saying? But my homegirl just had surgery. Holler me if you still.
Oh my goodness.
Shit.
With that, let's go ahead and seg into this next one. So there are some, I don't know, I won't call them scientists or whatever. They have been working on a male pill, birth control pill.
Lord.
So far, it's
pray.
been proven 99% effective in mice.
We'll get to the mice part later. But listen, if they if they come up with a male birth control pill, like what nigga wouldn't want to take that shit?
All the same niggas that don't put condoms on now.
Exactly. So that's a lot of niggas. So if you come with a male birth control pill and I can bust off, shit,
I'm
and
just
I ain't
gonna say,
girl, I'm on the pill.
Listen,
girl, I'm on the motherfucking pill.
First of all, ladies out there, please drop a comment.
Say it yet?
Could you trust a man who told you he was on the pill? Like, can you? Come on, wait.
I'm glad you said that.
Let's build the scenario.
Because reverse it.
Okay.
I'm glad you said that. Women been saying that age-old lie for fucking years.
Okay, so you know this.
Hey, I'm just saying, she got her. I'm gonna try and get me. Shit, I wish. Please, we should all put all our dollars behind this male birth control pill.
Okay, listen. Wait.
No more rubbers.
Hold on. I'm gonna walk through this scenario. I'm just trying to see. Let me tell on my single days. Okay.
No more rubbers.
So you get back to the hotel. You with this dude. You know what I'm saying? Everything's getting spicy. You know what I'm saying? And then you're like, yo, you got a condom or something? You're like, nah, boo. I'm on the pill. Nigga, no. That's a no.
I'm saying, but why? Y'all been doing it, and we fall for that shit all the time.
When I was on the pill, I was on the pill.
Man, listen, if they come up,
I know there was chicks that lied about it. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that. No, I mean there's a lot of humans running around here off of that lie. You know what I'm saying? But on the same note that I'm saying, if you couldn't even, if men can't 100% even trust women to do it, you know what I'm saying? Do you think as a woman, unless it's like my husband and we have agreed not to have kids, I would maybe try, and then have him remember to take it every
pill
day?
every day? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna remember to take that motherfucking pill. If I throw these rubbers away, listen, I'm gonna take the motherfucking pill. You know what I mean? So now, I hope it comes to fruition. Now, whether or not, you know,
yeah. Now, I just want to also say that they're not sure if that's ever gonna really come to market, because they have to do testing on humans.
Yeah, who's gonna be the motherfucker that volunteers for that shit? I'm gonna go risk. Hey, look, listen, baby, I'm on this trial shit right here, right? I don't know if you gonna get pregnant, but 99% of mice didn't get motherfucking pregnant, baby. So I'm just gonna look. We gotta try. How do you fucking find out whether or not?
So what it does is it starts to reduce the sperm count.
How do you do a trial with this shit? All right, bro. All y'all to go home.
They'll milk you and see what your sperm count is.
But if a woman takes birth control, I mean she can't get pregnant, right? So how you do
99?
Well, I mean,
99% of the time.
But how are you gonna do this trial with dudes? Because they're gonna have to give it to them. Then they're gonna have to go fuck somebody.
No, they'll just have, get the sperm and see, how many swimmers they got.
I thought in order to tell if it has to work, you had to see if it don't get people pregnant.
No, they can do it in a sperm count.
So, but I thought it takes like this much sperm to get your ass.
That's why 99.
See, this is bullshit.
So like, okay,
why the fuck are we comparing mice to humans still?
Okay, listen. That's the only thing that people in this world will let you experiment on, and they don't care.
Mouse.
They know nobody is out there protesting.
About no fucking mouse. Why the fuck?
That's the only creature on this earth that they're not protesting about.
Yo, man, I'm gonna start a movement for animal rights for mice. They just completely, totally
mice and rats.
Mice and rats just being experimented on crazy. But if anything, shit. Control the goddamn rat population. Send that motherfucking drug up to goddamn New York City and kill all them goddamn monster ass rats that run around there. That's what the fuck you do. We gonna hand them babies.
Oh.
If they got a male birth control that works so you can't get pregnant, they need to get that shit to the mice in New York City and tell them have a blast.
Well, that's a good idea.
Probably make some money off that shit.
You know, you might need to do something with that, Stacks.
We might need to patent this shit. Can we patent this idea?
I think we should patent
Can you patent an idea?
We could call it not just rat control. It'd be like, we gotta give it a.
Imagine how much money you could make.
Yeah, that's dope.
We could say, fuck this podcast.
You know, yeah, you'd be like, we still got rats, but eventually they can't procreate no more.
We done shot them up with the birth control.
I hate to have the job to go around and do that shit. Who does that? Whose job is that to go around and find these nasty mofos?
I'm just saying about how you trying it out. Would you put two rats on top of each other in the lab and tell them go at it? And okay. Minnie Mouse didn't get pregnant?
I'm getting the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, I'm over this shit. I co-signed the male birth control pill because what nigga don't want to go raw?
I don't co-sign the birth control pill because what nigga gonna take a pill every day? Y'all don't remember shit. Listen, y'all don't remember to go doctor's appointments. Y'all asses do not take y'all medication right. Y'all, no. It's a no. It's a big huge no co-sign from me. Even though I won't be dealing with it, but it's that.
And please know that male birth control does not stop the spread of STDs, HIVs, and other all the other stuff that other shit.
Y'all ain't been afraid of all these years anyway. So
for real.
You know,
it doesn't matter anymore.
It really doesn't matter. And then they mess around and almost damn near got rid of AIDS, and now people are just like, yeah.
I know, right? That's a pill, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Magic Johnson made it.
I am undetectable now.
Oh, that's scary as fuck. Undetectable. Bitch, you the invisible man? Nah, fuck all that shit.
Magic was the first one to get undetectable.
That's a whole.
And when you got your money right, you can get a lot of things.
Exactly.
And just know medically, there's things that get banned here to stop you from being able to get rid of stuff. That's just my conspiracy theory. But you can go out the country and get, you know what I'm saying, cures for stuff. And in America, it's like, we don't have a cure, but we have either a vaccine or we have some medication that you'll be on for the rest of your life.
What insurance are we billing today, sir?
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. So, so I'm co-signing, not co-signing. That's cool. I mean, we agree to disagree. Shit, we've been doing that forever.
For sure. Well, before we go, real quick, I want to plug that I'll be in Pittsburgh this Friday. Shout out to Big Aranka. Shout out to the Music and Networking Tour. One time to Nation Boy. We the Nation is what we calling it. We the Nation Music and Networking Tour. We're gonna be in Pittsburgh, looking at some new talent, and I just want to encourage some of these artists out here in South Carolina because we did one in Charleston, and I just want them start opening up your mind about not just performing in your city all the time. Get on that road. I know gas is high. Get together. 3 or 4 of y'all get together, split that gas. You know what I'm saying? Get on the road. Get seen by other people. And it's something somebody said on, I think, Facebook the other day is so true. Where you're performing, if you're looking out in the audience and it's all artists, you need to get to the fans, bruh.
Yeah, definitely. Because, I mean, people, especially these days, people gravitate to music and they can find it anywhere. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I mean, literally, you just be amazed. So if you got to reach out to them people and get to them people. My kid plays me music from people I have no fucking clue who they are. And every blue moon, I hear one of those artists pop. Right. That's God's honest truth.
Right. The kids make the music. So always keep that in mind when you're making music. Yeah. If you can get those kids, you're going to be out of here. So definitely. If you want to get your music on the CoSign podcast, you can email us at the DaCosign podcast at gmail. And just know if you send it to us, you are asking to be critiqued. This is not no fun play thing. You will get critiqued. We're going to tell you the real, and your feelings may or may not get hurt.
And you might not like it, but the bigger thing of it is that, like I said, people make a million songs before they pop. You know what I mean? So everybody's not going to like all of your music. For sure. You just have to accept that. You know what I mean? It's not going to be for everybody, but it might be a track or two that they gravitate towards, and that's all you want, really. You know what I'm saying? You want them to like something, and then maybe when you drop a project or something, they'll be more anxious to check it out.
For sure.
So, but believe in yourself, though. Definitely, and definitely try to put your best foot forward. And some things aren't just overnight. You put some time into your craft, put some work into it, make sure it's right. You know what I mean? And then send it here, and then we'll tell you whether or not we like it or not. And shit, you just have to deal with it.
Any last words, Stacks, before we get up out of here? Throw that little shade in at the end.
I'm just saying, man. Listen, health is wealth. Take care of yourself. You know what I mean? And love your brother, love your sister. You know what I'm saying? Black folk, we as people, make sure you uplift each other. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit going on these times, but as long as we stand by each other, you know what I mean, and keep moving forward, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be all good. You know? That's my message for today.
For sure. And I like what Stack says. Believe in yourself. And one part of believing in yourself is knowing that you're not always right. So, believe in your talents, believe in yourself. I was listening to Steve Harvey talking the other day, and he made the comment, because, I always make the comment about when I look at people on social media, it's humorous to me because I know it's not, everything ain't gravy. It ain't that sweet. There's this foot that you're showing everyone. But what he was saying was, if somebody comes to tell you, oh, yeah, I got it like that. It happened like this. Oh, it was like this. Oh, this was easy. I got it like that. If you never failed, that's not what they're saying it is. Failure is a part of success. Do not be afraid to fail. Like when it happens, if you don't get anything out of it, get the lesson, what not to do, how not to move, who not to fuck with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And work on that. But failure is nothing wrong with failing.
Yeah, the best teacher is experience.
Exactly. So I just wanted to throw that out there for anybody out there that's struggling or thinking that this last venture was a fail. Like I go back to things I've done through, since I was 18 years old, I hit the ground trying to work for myself and build businesses and do this. Since the day I graduated from high school, I opened my first business, moved from home and did it. Right. And I don't look back at that time and be like, dang, I failed at that. No, I learned so much from that situation. So with that being said, that's to the stage the CoSign. Appreciate y'all following us. Please share us. You know what I'm saying? We're building up this following. We're back at it. We're doing a whole new format. You can listen to the audio and you can check out the videos and follow Sterling Stacks.
Yeah, I'm on IG at Sterling Stacks, and I'm on I don't got no Facebook. Fuck all that. I'm on IG at Sterling Stacks. You know what I'm saying? You can catch me every Friday, Saturday at Blue Magic. You know what I'm saying? Where they make it do magic. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Yeah, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to E-Mogul Mindset, DJ Shy, and the whole staff. You know how we do.
Listen, I had to take care of some stuff this week. I might need to come do something strange for a piece of change. Yeah, I don't know. Go in there and shake a leg. I can't dance. They might be like, coming to the stage, Venom. They gonna get all excited, and then it's gonna be like, Huntwig, get on the floor. All right, we out.
Thank y'all for tuning in. It's the CoSign, bitch.